Welcome to another Glory Glory podcast, and this is Let's Go with Patrick. And today I want to talk about family. And I want to just start off with Ephesians 6, starting with verse 1. Children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. Honor your father and mother, which is the first commandment, with a promise, so that it may go well with you and that you may enjoy long life on earth. And then it says, Fathers, do not exasperate your children. Instead, bring them up in the training and instruction of the Lord. What I love about family is it's real. There's no masks. We are who we are in our own homes, and in our case, this apartment here on California Street in Peoria, Illinois. And it can be intense at times, man. And my prayer was for my children that they come to know the Lord and put Him first, and to love others, before themselves. And that's only possible through that relationship with Jesus and with the Holy Spirit. I'm going to share, like, this morning, what happened is we have one air conditioning unit in this house, and it's in our bedroom, and which I'm in right now. And my youngest one, Zoe, she was sleeping, and so Trinity came in and wanted Zoe to scoot over, and I'm not sure exactly what happened. I got both sides of the story, Trinity just wanted her to move over, but she didn't. Zoe said that she hit her 3 times and all this stuff, and so Zoe comes out and gives me her line, or gives me her take on the story, and then I myself said, enough's enough. I went in there and said, y'all need to get out of this room. No one's hitting nobody. I'm shutting off the air conditioner. Y'all need to go to your own room. And then what after that is I went after Trinity, and a little engaged shouting mask came on, and so she went and stormed into her room, slammed the door, and then I just kind of lost it. And I said, enough's enough, and we exchanged words, but in the process, I heard her, and I listened to her, and and where she's coming from, and and she just, I'd never seen, or never realized her take on the story after. I mean, she comes across kind of angrily a lot of times and aggressive, but where all that comes from, I don't know. They said when I was a kid, I had anger issues and whatnot, and I was, I used to lash out at my mom. I think one point too, where my brothers actually tied me up to a bed, and I mean, it was bad, it was intense, but I don't, just glimpses of what happened to me. But the beautiful thing is that we're real. In family, there's no masks put on. There's no this Christian stuff. Where you play the game. It's real. And I heard her I think for the very first time. Just like when she was 12 years old, she realized that no one gives a crap. And I to be honest, I was not the greatest husband, let alone the greatest parent. And I have no excuses. But God has changed my heart. God has changed me into an awesome, beautiful person that I am now, because He's awesome and beautiful. And I just want to see my children have that same thing. And as fathers, we are not to exasperate our children, and we are to listen and to understand where they're coming from. In the process, there's healing. God has changed me, and I know I've been praying for my kids, all my children, to see them come to the Lord. He's changed me, and I was told a whack job. I can see, the damage that I've done, and this is the after effects, of what happens. But God has instituted instituted the family, because that's where it's all about. We're all family, and the beautiful thing is just healing is the beginning, and prayers are being answered. And I'm learning to listen even more and more, And there really is no excuse on my part. I can say, well, I'm a heater. I'm kind of like, it's all about me, myself, and I'm self-absorbed, all that stuff. But, and it just flows down to my children. But that's just a lousy wisdom of man excuse. There's no excuse. God is all love. He's a good father. He's a just father, and He wants to see families be families, and He wants to bring healing. He wants to bring Himself into our own homes and change and transform our homes into a home of the gospel, where His presence is known and experienced, and it should be a sanctuary, not a war zone, And I pray that for not only my own family here, but my own siblings, and to see them to come to know the truth and to be set free from all the nonsense, and to know the Lord and to have that Spirit, just to taste and see, just a little tiny taste of how awesome and good the Lord is. And if He can change a man like me, a whack that I was, man, He can change anybody. So fathers, dads, do not exasperate your children. Yes, we will, we're meant to get into each other's faces, and to get to understand each other. But I just pray that, teach them while they're young, but do it with love and do it with truth, and be there, be present in the homes. And that's something I'm not the greatest at. I'm focused. I get focused, and yet where's that focus at? It's always, on the Lord, on others, but yet I always put my family in the background, and it's not the way it's supposed to be. So that's my prayer for myself, to be the dad, but yet to be the husband that God has called me to be, and that He does the work and He does the loving, and where I fall short is, I fall short, He makes up for, and He is awesome. So that's my prayer for myself, and prayer for each and every one of you guys out there and your families, man. Families, what it's all about, We are to put Him first, yes. We are to love Him first, and then let Him love through us and bring the healing to our spouses, to our children, to our neighbors, to our co-workers. And I just pray this has been a blessing to you. I've gone 16 minutes almost here. As always, me and Dave are always out here, man. I want to lift you up in prayer, encourage you. And let's just keep it real. And with that, man, as always, man, let's go and give Him Jesus. Peace.